So I think we're live. I have to. I'm gonna take a second here because I don't fully understand how this camera is gonna work because I'm using my computer this time and not my normal phone. So I'm trying to see if I can figure out how I can make this work. But I think we're gonna have to run this sucker in reverse for the entire stream. So I don't know how well you guys can hear me either. I'm just kind of leaning over here because I'm trying to figure this out. I think I get this. I can understand it. But yeah, I don't get it. Not the wisest person out here when it comes to live streaming. If I'm even live, that's the bigger issue. I'm playing, am I even live? I think, yeah. I see someone's watching. Okay. So I do know that it's on. So I don't know. All right. So my face gets to get shown off, so that's great. But right now we're working on the Christmas special from North Wilkesboro. So this is gonna be a very unprofessional video because it's a live stream, not even a video. But yeah, I'm having to like get really awkward here with this camera so that it'll work, but everything's in reverse. So that's not great. You never want to see that. Trying to figure this out. But I can't figure out how to flip this. I don't know anything about what I'm doing with this right now, honestly. Someone just, I can't see who that is right now, but hello, whoever just ended, and I'm trying to figure this out. Hello, Red Cross Racing Network. I'm still hello, SM15. We're gonna make this work. I finally didn't miss a stream. Yeah. To work with this thing in reverse. Let me see on my camera. I have the live stream up here on my phone real quickly. Yeah, the whole thing's in reverse. That's not great, but this is the only other camera I have to work with right now, so we're gonna make it work. So, can you guys hear me good? I think you guys can hear me decent. Let me mess with it a little. I just beat myself. No. Says, how long did it take you to make those cars? Ended up taking a while. I'll just put it that way. All right, so we're gonna get right to it. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, that's right. You guys can see it. Let me first get these cars moved up. So I guess y'all get like. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get like right here because we're gonna get a nice little shot of them coming to the line. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. Here we go. There we go. That's a really good quality angle. I don't know if you can see it. It's off to the side here on my tripod. It says, "Hello, Northwest." First live stream. Yeah, this isn't my first ever live stream I've done, but this is my first time using the computer instead of my phone. I would maybe try to figure it out, but I did not have the time for that. I just want to film because honestly, let me move this. I want to move it like right here so I can see the comment section better. There you go. You guys get like a nice little shot of the cars coming by. Gotta fix this because this isn't gonna work great. I can already tell. But getting ready to go racing in the birthday bash or the New Year's bash. It says stop. The stream is stopping every 5 seconds. I don't know how to do that. That's on your end. Yeah. All right. My thing is a little behind to y'all. But on camera, all you can really see is the top 6. I think they'll only get moved for now. But yeah, Brad Keselowski's on the pole. You guys might get a video of that. Just might get a qualifying video. I was actually, okay, yes, I'll admit, I was going to do a video where I did qualifying for all the cars. But honestly, I only did Keselowski. And so he's just going to be, I'm like, you know what, I'll just make it like he won the pole. This biped ride, don't make a bum win. Dang. Okay, I got you. All right, so here we go. Slowly but surely, they're making their way to the front straight. They're slowly but surely making their way there. Ready to go racing. I think my internet is dying. All right, getting ready. Yeah, you just get a little view of my entire desk area. Or under that, back here. We're getting the house ready because we're going to get ready to sell it and move to a new house that is still in Florida and whatever. It's just like 20 minutes away. So we can be closer to our school, and it's going to have a pool, and I'll have a lot more room to possibly, and I say possibly loosely, bring back more stop motions as someone decides they wanted to mow the lawn right now. All right, so here we go. Keselowski's going to fully go while everyone else still is slow. Then I'll have a frame. So that's how I'll do it. This is how I do it. Leader will fully go. Then second will for a frame. Then the front two will fully go for a frame. Then the rest of the field will kind of just slowly react. We'll just kind of react together. And we are racing in North Wilkesboro. Next time I do this, if I do it again, I'll probably just borrow one of my brother's phones because that'll look a lot better. I'll catch these guys up just for those who are maybe sponsoring a driver near the back of the field anyways, just to see him on screen. There you go. Keselowski leads us to the line. Harvick did not get a good start. So we're green at North Wilkesboro. The track will probably be, make sure, yeah, the walls is good. The walls were a little inconsistent with the black tape on them. I have to try to keep an eye on top of that as well. As Larson got a really good jump. 23X. This, can I sponsor a car? Yeah, if you go to my community post, I made a new one. And if there's any of these cars in the field you can sponsor, I don't care which one it is, because oh my gosh, as I mess up, yeah, if you can see any of the cars in this field, just tell me one and I got you on that. Because I have actually off to the side, I have a whole thing of note cards where I kept who signed up for what car. So when I go to edit, I'm not going to sit here and be flipping back between a spreadsheet like I usually do when I do sign up races. Cody, yeah, all right. Give me a sec, Red Cross Racing Network. All right, let me flip through my little note cards here because someone already sponsored Cody. That's why he's in the race to begin with. All right, 3, 21, 29, 42, 99, 45, 23, 24, 19, 12. I'll find him. Oh, there he is. I think, yep. All right. Got the note card. Already had it. All right. Red Cross Racing Network. All right. Yeah. I'm fine with people signing up for other cars, but you can for like the guys who didn't make the race. Look at that. I'll even show you. Yep, you are on here. I have to get caught up because some people signed up on my community tab. I didn't get those down yet, but I'll make sure I have those down before I go to edit. But back to the filming. Keselowski takes the green flag, and racing is back at North Wilkesboro. Some good old-fashioned racing. It's funny, I've raced this track on iRacing, so I know how it's supposed to roll. So that kind of helps. Let me see. The wall is how it should be. It's being a little wonky with me, but for the most part, it's lined up how it should be. Because the black wall is actually also Jenga blocks as well, not just the little inside wall here. It's a bunch of mini Jenga blocks because I don't have enough weather stripping to come out here and do that. It's fun to film on. Oh, great. My internet is unstable. That is great to hear. Let me see. Is the internet on my phone? Nope. Ah, great. Internet's just not where you want it to be. All right, whatever. It says, I am making Darlington for a stop motion. Series I'm thinking of starting. Oh, that's cool. Darlington, yeah. I used to have a Darlington track, then I threw it out because I needed to downsize. But hopefully, and I say that, hopefully, when we move, I'll start being able to make more customs and I'll start being able to make more stop motions, and it'll be really fun. I would really like this track. There's some about next gens on this track that I love, and it makes me really excited for not only just if hopefully I can get a NASCAR race here, but also the real life race here in like half a year. That's gonna be amazing. But to my 2 viewers out there, I wonder what do y'all want for Christmas this year? It's funny, my parents don't give me racing stuff because they don't know. I've always dreamt of getting NASCAR diecast for Christmas, but the bad part of that is they don't know which cars I do. It's just like, oh, just make a custom on it. So if they're listening somehow, that solves that problem. But all right, Kozlowski is gonna take us down to turns 1 and 2. So a little tip here, guys. With North Wilkesboro, I told my parents just to get me next gen diecast. That's facts. Like that's literally best Christmas ever. We're talking. Hello, 1 mile. Literally in these corners. So I'll show you down here. Turn 1. Let me bring it. Okay. Yep, you can see my face for like 2 seconds. All right. So let me use this Todd Gilliland right here as an example. So when they come down into the corner, they can't stay on the inside line. Because I'm making Atlanta for my channel special stop motion. Oh, cool. All right, let me fix this because I'm still filming here. It's not like I'm stopping filming. So the car is gonna like naturally come up here and then kind of diamond at the exit. So that's gonna happen in this with these guys. Like they're gonna come up, like Kozlowski right here. This is exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna go like up a little bit, then kind of cut it down on exit. So I'll put Todd Gilliland back there, somewhat close to his actual spot. And yeah, it's annoying. I want to try to read the chat, but I can't because my thing is all messed up. Let me move out of the way here a little bit. But man, this lighting, like I said, all right, I can turn my speed on this thing up to 10 so I can see what it looks like when they finally come up to speed. Ooh, it looks like some good. Okay, you guys are getting a quality race. Did I already take? Nope, I did not take a picture. I took a picture of this. All right, never mind. All right. I'm gonna have 2 pace cars cycle outs like under the first caution. They go back racing. He comes in and says, "I was gonna make Christmas, but I forgot that I broke my tripod." Like, dang, I'm sorry. 1 mile. That is not the greatest situation to have in terms of filming. Yeah. But says my headphones broke. Yikes. All right. There you go. Get the whole field. Oh yeah. So you guys, and I want y'all to listen. All right. So in between these 2 frames I just took, this car moved. If you can point that out, then if you can point that out in the race, let me know. If you can point that out. It says Rodko got the McWin. Denny Hamlin. Come on, Denny. I don't. It's so hard. I want to make these races, and I know I can't have Denny win, because then it's like, oh my gosh, this man is so biased. It's so cringe. You can't watch a guy who's just gonna make his favorite driver win. So it's hard. I want to have Denny run good, but because I love his car, and I wish he could get more screen time in my race. But then at the same time, that looks really bad on me. So it's so annoying every time when I have Denny run good, then I have to have something happen to him. So it's not like, oh, you're just biased. You know, it's not fun in the slightest to have to worry about. All right, so Keselowski is starting to kind of lose his little advantage here. Turns 3 and 4, I can tell you guys, yeah, that's the inside line. Like that you want to stick on, but the outside line is 1 and 2. It's really interesting. Like you could run easily both line. Like you could run where Chase as high as Chase Elliott is, or you could run as low as Keselowski is, and you could sell a good corner, or you could split their line in half, and you could probably still get a good lap. That's at least based off of what I've done on the 1987 iRacing version of the racetrack. So, but that's like my entire inspiration for the track and how it's going to run. So it's going to be really awkward if they race there next year and it completely outstates Halo Firelinks. It's going to get really awkward if I run this race, after after New Year's, because it's not Christmas special, because I was never going to finish in time. That would have been like a terrible marketing strategy on my part. I knew that wasn't happening, so I just made it New Year's because I knew nobody would try that. Trying to saturate the market, and then, yeah, all right. Who did you sponsor, Firelinks? Let me check. Oh, yeah, you sponsor Chastain. Yeah, he's back here. He's got some work to do to catch up. He says, I love that Brad card. Yeah, I love it with the chrome number on it, too. I love the bell with the chrome numbers as well. I got to admit, I'm happy this year they didn't mess with the prices of cars with chrome on it, because, oh, my gosh, they look so good. But, God, these guys, the reason these 5 are on the back is because they were unsponsored until I made that community post. So I wasn't going to have them take up the field. So if you signed up late for them, that gives you a disadvantage somewhat for not signing up on time, like I told y'all to. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I was going to have them race whether someone sponsors them or not because they deserve to be in it. It says, Russ. It says what? Ross, something Chastain. I can't tell because, like I said, my thing is bent. So I forgot. Yeah. So realistically, okay. So I told someone how this is how I want my race to end, but it's probably not going to get there because I don't want it to. So what I was going to have happen is, right, we were going to get to the final lap. We're going to have someone in the lead, someone second, or Chastain second, someone third. They'd get to 3 and 4. Chastain would try to wall ride them for the win. The guy would come up to try to block them, put them both in the wall, and third place would come through and win the race. And excuse me, I gotta grab my little phone holder, which I broke the hand on, so he's recovering from that. But making a carry and switch. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna look so hot in this camera angle. Holy. You guys can't really see it because it's off to the side, but gosh, when this race gets out, it's gonna look so good, and you guys are gonna be like, man, he knew what he was talking about when he said that was a good camera angle. How many cars do I even need to move? Oh, I still gotta move a lot of them. That's annoying. That's really annoying. But Keselowski, Elliott, Kurt Busch's Monster Energy car. That car is amazing. I'm so happy I made that custom. All right. You're going to go take that wide entry, like I said, in turn 1 as I just of course, it's like the only row of like Gibbs cars or cars I like that I smash into each other. Like, why? It says, make sure to buy Penrod's Customs to support his race. Yes. I might drop that commercial in there and be the only thing. They're a good variant. I'm actually working on a website for it. It's going to be fun. I'm using Wix because that's what everyone uses to build a website nowadays. But, yeah. All right. Look at that. Honestly, I love that Harrison Burn, but it looks like a freaking PTC mold car a little bit, and I'm not happy that it does. Oh, my camera was all out of focus. Oh, yeah. There you go. I don't know if y'all heard that ding. That's my phone. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's okay. If he wants to threaten you about a bunch of stuff, if you don't give it, I understand that. I was just being a nice person, just figured it could be a cool idea. But hey, if someone wants to copy my idea, that's their loss. Cause yeah, I will be right back though. And I think I'm gonna take a quick break here, not turn it off or anything. I just need to get like a bottle of water or something here in a second, cause I'm thirsty. All right, all right. Give me a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. And the world is back. Like, was it jerked? I forgot my printer is out of ink. Dang, 1 mile. Someone needs to give you like some money or something. You've caught 2 L's in like no time flat. As I take a nice long sip of water. All right, there we go. In the future, I will definitely do a better job with these streams. Man, I don't know what it is about this phone holder, the little red thing. It works so well for like on the speed rec walls. So much hate. But I don't know what it is with this camera, like this little small tripod. I'm able to get so many good camera shots, like down at the racetrack. It looks amazing. Like if you watch my Martinsville race, a lot of the on the track or like on boards came from this phone or came from this tripod. As my phone turns off and makes me enter the passcode again. Here we go. Man, this looks so good. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna click the little play button and see how we looking. I had one little wonky frame that messed it up a little bit, but you know we live with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I about had a seizure. I thought there was something wrong with my blingy car, bro. I thought there was like a scratch or something on it. Cause like if you look at it from the way I am, it looked like there was a gray, like scrape mark through it, and I was actually about to lose my marbles. But oh my gosh, why is my phone here? So always when I don't need my phone, turn off. Let's turn off. What app do you use? I use Stop Motion Studio for all my filming, and it works pretty good. It says I asked for a new tripod for Christmas. So yeah, I imagine you get a tripod. They're not too expensive. If you get like, there are really good ones that you can get for really cheap. Man, this race is gonna get crazy. Like when like 5. I don't even know how long this race is gonna be. All I know is that it's an all-star race, and the race is pretty much gonna keep going until like a couple days before New Year's. Then I'm just gonna give up, finish it there, and then just do it, and then just edit. Like literally, like that's how like blind I'm going into this. I would do. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit more of an in shot. We're gonna do another one of them coming off the corner. Alright, that's about good. Is there anything in the background? No. Alright. So now I only have to move like 7 cars and we're fire lanes. I asked for some weather stripping. That's a good gift. It's a funny thing as I try to move this all out the way. My parents are, like I said, we're getting ready to the house ready, so we gotta paint it, and we're going to Home Depot the day after Christmas. So I'm gonna go over there and probably get a bunch of stuff. But yeah, just relaxing vibes. It says When it comes to the little stand thingy, I need walls to make Amarillo spin cinch. Firelinks needs his walls. Oh, is Bubba in the background just being a? Never mind. He's not. Luckily. All right. I was about to say. I thought he was in the background just being annoying and not, and like just making it look like I wasn't moving him. But he's good. Yeah, the strategy to making races that aren't too long is only move what you need to move. So like only like the top 5 are on screen, but I'm just moving Bubba and Byron to be safe. And it's so clutch because I save so much time. But yeah. There we go. Like a little nice arc off the exit. Man, I don't know if I kept on the 4K filter that I had for one of my races, just that I did some for school and I wanted to see how it would look. I don't know if it's still on that, but if it is, then it is working really well because I can tell. Like you can see really clearly see the chrome number. Looks so good. Remember last year at this time I was filming for my Christmas special. Said that talking about trains. Trains. I like trains. I like the model trains too. Those are pretty cool. I just just the tiniest bit out of my price range. But yeah. Okay. All right. Imagine just dramatic racing effects. Keselowski's almost cleared. He's probably gonna be clear off of 4. It's gonna be close though. While no one else will know if he truly does get clear because I'm not gonna be showing another camera angle for a second. Man. Oh, you guys don't even know the race you're gonna be getting here. It's gonna look so good. Does anyone like Legos? Yeah, Legos are good. Oh, gauge trains you like. Yeah, I've done some form of research, like watch videos about the prices, and like see like even like the smaller trains are like super like a couple $100 expensive just for like the actual train. I'm just like, yeah, no, not my cup of tea. Exactly. I prefer NASCAR as it is a much cheaper business to be a part of. Low, to say the least. All right. If I have Kurt Busch take this 3 wide, I'm a maniac, but I'm thinking about it. Take Logano 3 wide down the back. That's only something like Kyle Busch would do. But you know he's his brother, so I think that justifies. It says Vision Line. $2,600. Yeah, no. That. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like what train you're talking about. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to skirt around it. The only reason I know as much as I do about toy trains is I love toy trains. We used to have a set of like 1 through 9, like all the little I love toy trains, and I used to love watching those as a kid. And I know so much because of I love toy trains. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought a NASCAR guy over as big hard? Oh whoa, chill sticker. A big NASCAR fan would love I love toy trains as a kid. Who'd have thought? Makes it. It is only lap 1 mile. Don't. I'll slow him up a little bit for you. I'll just pretend he got a bad start. But dang it, chill. Has an O train layout and bought a bunch of engines for it. Dang. All right. Dang. All right. Kurt Busch might be about to take this 3 wide. And if he does, and when he does, it's gonna get chaotic really quick. Cause it'd be kind of funny if he were to spin out Joey Logano on lap 1. I feel like that's kind of cruel to do this early. Let me see. There's a little bit. All right, so this will be the last frame we'll take in this shot before we move to another flyby. says I want O gauge trains because they have better sound than some of the tracks. Oh, less so like 4 times, but like 4 times the difference. Right, I can't wait to do it. I am like not at that level. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna watch this start. All right, I'm looking through here. Man, it looks really good. All right. All right. The only issue with this setup with the lighting is that I have to do a lot of outside the track shots as to not spoil the light. There you go. All right, so I only have to do like all the way up to Hamlin, so that's all we're gonna do here. But Kurt Busch, like I said, is gonna take it 3 wide. But yeah, this is about to get cray. All right. Keselowski is though gonna clear Chase Elliott. Elliott's gonna have to fall in line. And poor Kyle Larson, poor and a very loose use, is gonna have to settle with sticking on that outside with going 3 wide into turn number 3. That's great. Here comes Kurt Busch, as I said, being a menace to society that he is. Oh. Trying to get like a slow moving shot of the whole field going into turn 3, and it'll look really cool. Happens just gonna be the slightest little turn. I think y'all know what type of shot I'm going for. It's just a matter of execution. So it looks so. Yeah, it looks really good. Oh, and it looked like kind of gets Kurt Busch's 3 wide move pretty well. Here they go. This ain't gonna work. Someone's gonna lose out. I gotta move all these up so none of them sneak into the background. But the whole field now is great. I gotta catch up on that chat. It'd be funny if Kurt messed up, descending, killed the whole. That while that would be funny, I would probably get clowned for that because that would be really lazy. I wish. All right, and we're green, and Kyle Busch is about to go 3 wide. Is already gonna look like he's gonna try to go 3 wide on Ty Dillon the second he can because that's Kyle Busch on a restart. It says Rodko, answer me please. I didn't see Watkins Glen International. Of course, you're going to do a race. I don't know what you mean by recreate. Oh, recreating a race. Soon that'll be cool if you do. Define recreating a race. You're talking about like what Lively attempted to do, where he tried to recreate the entire race. Because that's the case, then heck no. I'm not that big of a menace to society. But if you mean by like doing like a couple like race highlights, kind of like what NASCAR used to do with NRCS, then that could definitely happen. It says not the entire race. He's saying almost like says just highlights. Yeah, that could be fun. I might like I thought about doing it. That would be my like Christmas special for by filming like all highlights of like the Charlotte race. But I don't have enough next gens. That's my only issues. I don't have enough next gens yet. I don't have a whole next gen field. So I remember back in the day, every super speedway I did had a massive crash in the first 5 laps to get more cars out of the race. So I would have to film less. Yeah. I struggle with making sure I don't wreck too many guys because like I've had a lot of races where like I just wreck out a lot of guys. But honestly though, I do deserve some credit because for my Charlotte NASCAR race, it was total chaos in my race. 100%, and then I stuck with it. And then I stuck with that. I stuck with like chaos, and then in the real life race, it was pretty chaotic. So You could say that worked out if you wanted. But yeah, all right. Just getting this nice little angle. It's just like a slow like pass by the field as Larson and Kurt Busch and them go by. Harvick's gonna have to make up his mind real quick because my front stretch does not afford to have 3 race cars driving on it. So someone's gonna have to go. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be close. All right, so Byron might just like understand that. But this is gonna get interesting. I'll lay it down in there. There we go. Maybe what if Larson just gets into the wall? Would you guys like that? Do you care? It says I'm planning on doing the 98 to 592 at Texas. Hello, Zach on the track. Welcome to the film stream. All right. Let me see how it looks. Oh, it looks amazing. All right, so it says your tracks look a lot like Hickory. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know for sure because I feel like I've raced that track on iRace and I don't remember if the track I'm thinking of is the exact track, but I think it is. But even if this wasn't North Wilkesboro, it still looks like a really good short track. Like I feel like I could see a good race. Here it says that. Oh yeah. Oh, Kyle Larson's about to scratch the wall. This is about to get interesting. Everyone's about to start dropping dislikes on this stream the second that Larson goes into the wall. I don't have my cotton on me, so I'm gonna have to just let him just naturally get up into the wall. Or just like let him just drag it, and then he's just gonna hit the gas unrealistically and just drive. No. That's that is like too crazy. Oh yeah, Larson just got a big piece. Take a Larson into the wall W. It's funny. I don't like Larson, so do it. All right, so good. We don't have any people who love Larson, so they won't care. They won't care that Larson's about to take out this and is about to ride this wall like crazy. All right, chaos is already ensued. But Keselowski's already at the exit of 4, so I think we'll just kind of leave Larson to it. Move up to a camera angle here. Let me get like a cool angle of like the exit, like this. You'll see it here. Oh, it's already jacked up. All right, we're not gonna count that for me. See, guys, now you guys get to see me actually filming this. You get to see what I have to see when I'm filming. All right, so you cannot see. So in real life, they don't wrap the corner fully. They kind of. Oh, shoot! I screwed up the angle. Crap. Oh, great! Now I gotta retake this. I can live with that. It'll be realistic. Because there'll be like a second in between. But all right, yeah. Larson just gets the wall right here. He's just gonna go backwards. I don't think Byron's gonna be able to let him in line. Maybe. That might just be the play here. Kyle Busch just beat him. Says I just finished pits Boxville roadblock. Ah yes, roadblock Hearst. You got these guys, and we got Kyle Busch just being a menace going 3 wide on lap 1, turn 1. I feel so bad. Amarola is like the middle of 1 and 2, and here comes Keselowski flying off of 4 to complete the first lap. I'm going to kind of have him wrap it like this. But yeah, in turns 1 and 2, it can go either way. It just depends on who gets the better turn. But 3 and 4 is definitely better with the bottom line. You can make the outside line work, but it takes a while. Like, not just does it take a while for like the lane to come in, it just also takes a while to get a good exit. Keselowski flying off the track. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's going so fast, I guess, maybe, but I don't think he's going that fast. All right, Larson will kind of just get like kind of stick like not too far back, and then Byron will just kind of let him in line. That's kind of how we'll play this out. Here comes Kyle, already taking guys 3 wide back here, making room. Poor Cody Ware's about to go to the back. Says, why popcorn? And oh, it's not my fault. That's just how the ceiling came. So how many pictures per second do you use? I use 10 frames per second. Works pretty good for what I do. So I will give you a little lesson here. If you want to move a car, I'm gonna bring it up to the camera. You want to take this Goodyear, right? If I move it to another frame, then you put it on the top, and the eagle would go to the bottom. Then the Goodyear would come back to the bottom, and the eagle on the top. 0.5. But that's how I move it, and I run it at 10 FPS, and that comes out pretty good. I would say if maybe a little bit less would be like absolutely amazing, but for what I do for my purposes, it looks. I don't like it any slower. I used to do it way too fast. I used to use like 15 FPS. I was a menace back then. Like I'd go back now, watch them, and I like have a seizure trying to watch that. Back then, I thought that was fine. Says I do 10 as well. Yeah. Radco, make a custom Chase Briscoe High Point Fall Darlington car. Pull in Atlanta 2010. Ah, yes, because Kozlowski's going to send. Someone's going to get sent flipping in Atlanta or at a short track. That is very, very realistic right there. Like most realistic stuff in the world. All right. So there you go. We tricked the front strips a little bit. All right, so Kozlowski's just going to kind of run away with his lead, but Elliott might not let him that fast. I need the guys to come up a little bit faster on exit. I'll change that later on, but I don't like how, like, you guys can see it, but they won't be able to see. Film track is the season opener day. There's no catch fence. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but hey, who needs a catch fence? We'll just let them flop over like we're in the 1950s. Who cares? If I don't know. Let's say Austin Dillon goes like no one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. But on the front stretch, it's so short that he's coming up and he's already over halfway through the straightaway. So I need to make sure they're like going high here and then arcing it. But I think I'm going to try to fix that with the rest of these guys as they come through. Like, Kozlowski's already good. I'm going to move him up one, like a frame. And then we're going to advance to a long flyby of just the front stretch. All right, so he gets to move up one more. Final pick of the frame. And then, oh, okay, there you go. There we go. Now right in the middle of the frame. Crisp. There we go. It says it's 80, and Noah Gregson's gonna win my Daytona race in the 88 junior race. All right. So yeah, like I'm gonna have him arc it up a little bit. All right, Larson still like finally got off the wall, but he still paid the price pretty dang majorly for that. Move these guys, catch them up. Cody Ware is just going to the back. He's tanking for Zion. But all right, I'm just gonna get this super long flyby. The front straight. Because I love doing this because they look really good. Kozlowski just pulling away from the competition. Pick of the frame. I might give you like a pick of the frame. I might. It says after the race, Larson asks Chastain, "How do you ride the wall?" And Chastain says, "It's time to farm melon." I'll probably post like some nice picture, like camera angles I get at the race 1 mile. And yeah, but I'm not posting like any previews. No previews. You guys get to see me film, and that's just about it. But this was a pretty fast lap. It'll be faster when I'm not having as the field spreads out and I don't have as many cars to film, and I can get a little bit more, and I can move the camera and everything faster. But you see, now you guys get to see the field. I didn't even move. You guys only came down to 3 and 4 here, so now you just get to see them come right back down to 1 and 2. All right. Says I'm gonna have someone Hail Melon video game move the corner. You would think it's like the final lap of a race. This angle right here, I probably will use it at the end of the race. Well, I'll probably find a better angle. I already have the angle in mind. I'm going to use for the final lap. I saw, and I was like, I used it in the Brad Keselowski qualifying lap. I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so crisp of a thing. All right. All right. So Keselowski dominates the first lap. I mean, no competition, just clears Elliott, and he is smooth. Says, how do you find motivation? Because I struggle to find motivation in my videos because I gotta get videos out for the. So only do a race if you know you want to do it. Okay, so there have been times where I've wanted to do some tracks and I don't do them because I just don't feel motivated. The goal is you just kind of have. I don't know how to explain. Like it comes on and off. And when you have motivation, you gotta take advantage of it and get as much of it done as possible. There's like 20 minutes and do a dual stream. I'm fine with that for our links. I could do that for a little bit, but I lost my train of thought. But with motivation, I don't know how to explain. Like, I love graphic design, and with that, I want to have more things to do graphic design on. So I film the races, and it helps me work on that. So motivation just kind of comes from me just seeing other stop motions out there and just being like, man, I really want to, I want to, like, that's what motivated me partially to make this race. I just see a bunch of stop motions like, man, I wish doing that. I miss doing that, So that's what happens. But Firelinks, if you want to VC me on Discord, I can live with that. If that's what you were meaning by voice chat, and I'll accept it. But right now, I'm in the middle of a frame, so I can't. So it'd have to be like an actual voice call. I said I gotta go for a bit and snow blow the driveway. Imagine having snow. Hello, 1 mile, 1 mile. What's up? What's up, 1 mile? Oh, you flipped a Johnson ignition, Dane. I never played. I feel so bad. I got Ignition for Christmas last year. Played it like 5 times and never played it again because the game is just so bad. Like, I think y'all can relate. That game is so bad. All right, I'll show you what I meant by. So Keselowski off screen is going to come up like this, and then kind of diamond off the corner. So now it looks like Elliott's leading. But all right, here comes Hamlin, P5 baby, top 5 DH. That's always a W in chat. Says, "Oh, bro, chill. He'll get to your facts." Yeah, I'm jealous of snow. Down here in Florida, snow is like never gonna happen. Like Georgia, when I used to live there, like we got snow like twice in like the 7 years we lived there. Besides that, we never truly got snow. I don't relate. My game is good actually. Thanks. I don't know. I can't. My ignition's all jacked up where it'll make me like turn left on straightaways and just. I don't understand how the game works. It's not great, but yeah. Everyone just getting through this frame here. Chase Elliott. So, I think I might take a quick break because I need to use the restroom. Just a couple things. I'll end the stream. I'll set up one with Firelinks, and we will be back in 15 minutes. Whenever he says he can film. So, I will see you then there because I needed a break. All right. So I will see you guys later. Okay, make it quick, Minecraft. I can't wait. Okay, I'll listen real quickly. If you guys have something, haven't had, JK. But thank you guys for coming around, seeing some filming, getting some behind the scenes tips and tricks behind my races. But I will be back in a little bit. So this is Rodco signing off. No, now.